I would have preferred to do this the Hillary Clinton style or Kamala Harris style, where I got the questions ahead of time.
Well, I thought about it, but then I was like, nah, he'll be fine.
No, it's fine. You're perfectly fine.
Which fellow pastor or friend do you turn to when ministry gets heavy?
Randy Webb.
What's one lesson God has taught you through leading this church?
One, thou hast asked a hard thing. The one lesson, and probably the biggest lesson, is that it's not about me. And it's something I've had to learn repeatedly because I'm a fixer by nature. What God's had to repeatedly teach me is that I'm not God. I represent God. And He's had to tell me so many times that I don't need you to be me. There's things that I can't fix. That's the biggest lesson, and it's one I have to constantly remind myself of, is that at the end, it's a God thing, it's not me.
Who has inspired you or mentored you the most in ministry?
It's probably going back to the beginning of my ministry. Obviously, sitting under my dad was a huge influence, but Brother Benny Sutherland was my mentor. He's been my guide, and as a young preacher, and then as we've grown, I hope matured. But Brother Randy and I are very close. I have a lot of close ministry friends, Brother Shad McDonald, and just preachers that I can share stuff with and that be inspired by.
Notepad or tablet?
Tablet.
Coffee or tea?
Oh, coffee.
Favorite church holiday to preach on?
Easter.
Do you get more nervous before preaching sermons or before preaching a wedding?
Oh, definitely the wedding. Like in the sermon, it's me and God there, and if I'll do what He wants me to, I'm the only one can mess it up. In a wedding, it's so far out of my control.
What's something you're thankful for about our church family?
Our church family is our mission-mindedness, our passion for souls. In fact, to see what God has done for us and see how God has worked for us, it has opened us up to believe God can do that for anybody. I'm probably as proud of that, our mission budget and our outreaches, as anything we do.
What's your go-to sermon filler phrase?
I don't know. If I've got one that I tend to go to and I hear it and somebody makes a joke about that, not that I'm offended by it, but all of a sudden I'm like, okay, I'm using that too much if they're picking up on that repetition. So,
do you go back and listen to yourself on the
Not now. I do not.
What's your biggest prayer for our church family right now?
My biggest prayer for our church family is that the continued growth in unity, and when we can come together like we are coming out of our camp meeting every year, everything else is possible through that. Because if we keep that united front, then the anointing comes with it. The blessing of God comes with it.
What's something embarrassing that's happened to you while preaching here or somewhere else?
I'm not giving you any information here, but because if you hadn't picked it up, I'm not going to tell you. But no, I was young. I preached one time and mixed up Moses and Noah preaching as a young preacher, the entire message. And I don't remember which one was which way I had it, but I had it wrong. And I referred to it that way the entirety of the sermon. And somehow, we still made it through it. But I think God does those things to us sometimes just to help us stay grounded.
What's one ministry event you secretly look forward to the most?
The ministers' conferences, that's our meeting. That's something that Teresa and I look forward to every year. We get our spiritual vitamins for the year, so we can just go and absorb, and we can go in, we can cry. Nobody else feels like we're backslid because we're crying. I think she's so very good with being real and even at the altar, but there's a certain amount in leadership and as a pastor that we're limited to how much you can open up, how much can you show here, in that spot. And, being able to go to that meeting and just completely relax and be preached to.
Who's most likely to fall asleep while you're preaching, and do you notice?
There are some very, very dear people in this congregation that I can guarantee that they do, but I will not implicate them at this point. But I do know it's going to happen.
How many cups of coffee does it take to prepare a sermon?
Well, I've been regulated because of health to 3 cups a day. And sometimes on sermon preps, those cups get bigger, but it's still just 3 cups.
Who's your favorite social team media member?
Oh, definitely the one I'm talking to right now. There's no doubt about that.
How long is too long for announcements?
That depends on who you ask.
How many times do you say closing before actually closing?
Well, no, I don't do that a whole lot. I don't think, anyway. At least my media people have not told me that I'm saying it too many times. But yeah, usually I don't use that phrase. I'll use something else and leave myself some leeway.
Come to music, I'm closing.
I usually do that let's turn toward the altar thing. Now, it may take us a while to get to that altar.